Click. Okay, so I got Orc, and the map is Cherryville, I think. I didn't actually have a chance to look at it, to be honest. I've only just got into it right now. And I'm going to go... No. I was going to go neutral hero, but then I realised what I haven't done. And what is it? What haven't I done yet as Orc? Hero-wise. Could it be... Farseer? It might be. Now, what units work best with Farseer? Wyverns? Who doesn't like Wyverns? I'm at the back, I could go Wyverns, it'd be really easy. You can also do a bit of nuke with the chain lightning and Wyvern focus and then run back. And you've also got the feral spirits to help take some damage away or block the damage from your Farseer, if that makes sense. Block your Farseer from taking damage. I don't really want to go grunts and that, because you can also creep a fair bit with your Farseer just because of the feral spirits, but I kind of do need one grunt. I mean, I don't want to bother with the barracks, I just want one grunt. Are there any neutral units I can get here? There are mercs, but that's quite tough to creep unless I try something. I've got an idea. Now, I don't know all the map layouts and stuff when it comes to building buildings without provoking creeps, but I figure that will be alright. I don't think they'll attack that. Looks okay so far. So if you saw some of my other games, at least in one of them games was Friends, and or the map was Friends, and in that game I used the burrow to exploit killing a load of NPC creeps. I could actually have fun with this, actually, thinking about it. Oh, I hate they got an AFK. That's not good. I don't like that. I'm not happy if it's on my team or their team. I don't think it's great either way. But I'm going to try to see how much of this I can creep with just using one burrow at a time, or just with peons and burrows. I reckon I could get away with quite a lot, to be honest. Get the Farseer going, get his feral spirit, because it takes a while before you can build another lot. I don't want it too close like that. I think we'll be pushing my luck, to be honest, already. I'm not really building anything else here. It's just this. Okay, time to aggro some creeps. Let's see how we get on. I'm not going to bother trying to stop the burrow from attacking. Whatever it attacks. I might just get it to attack the big one, to be honest. Because at least that way it will take a while to kill the big one. It makes more sense to kill these little ones. I don't know why those two peons are going down there. I don't remember telling them to do that. Did I tell them to do that?
Yes. What do you want?
I'm missing one peon there as well. That's pretty messed up. As you can see, this is super easy with this burrow here. Basically makes it totally doable. And I'm taking virtually no damage from my hero and all of that. Right then, you guys can get in there, and I'll be down there in a second to help you out. I should have teched as well, but I'm also going to need to resources for expand. I think I'll have the resources for expand. One more shot from the burrow should pretty much do it. Yeah, Farseer will be able to finish this off, I think, more or less. Actually, I'll let him take a bit more. Nah, there we go, just a little bit more. Right, I've got him now. I've got you. I got you. You can attack. Feel free. I'll get a funny kobold as a little creep, because it's pretty pointless.
Work complete.
Obviously this isn't the perfect build. I could have done this a little bit smoother, but this is the first time trying it, so it's not too bad. Run! That kobold is going to be so useless. Yeah, they can't resist attacking me. They can't resist. I can even go take a peon out of that and expand, but I'll wait a little bit. Feral spirits are all still alive, so I still got decent DPS coming out there. Burrow is still attacking. I know I'm taking damage on my hero, but that's alright, because I'm doing as much as I can do in this situation. I don't want to lose anything else, and I'm not. Oh, I'm going to get the experience for that, because the burrow didn't quite finish it off. Brilliant. Get a couple of towers going. Did I lose my kobold? Oh, I did now. Oh well, I didn't really want to keep him that much. I think I can let him go. His job is done. He helped me creep all of that. So apart from these burrows being here and obviously being easy pickings for the enemy, and purple's doing me a big favour by basically owning yellow, because this means that yellow's not going to come up here and put any pressure on me for this expansion. So I've got a straight tech path to Wyverns with like no effort whatsoever. Oh, I want level 3 because I can get the next lot of spirit wolves, and they're pretty darn good. And then when you get the final ones, they're really good because they got invisibility and everything, and they're fast and they do shite loads of damage and they have crit. They're just ridiculously good. Can't really do that spot yet. I just have to blow a bit of mana on chain lightning and that. You want to give it like about 5 more seconds before you start attacking, because that's got quite a long cooldown now. Farseer used to be really imbalanced back in the day. Believe it or not, Blade Master was the worst hero back in the old school Warcraft 3. He used to be like the worst hero, the Blade Master, and the Farseer was always picked. But it's basically turned around, and now the Farseer is the worst hero just because of little nerfs and that to certain abilities and not being so good anymore. But as you can see, my feral spirits are about to go down, but the cooldown is ready for a new lot. So boom, there you go, another lot of feral spirits. Unfortunately, that one got focused so hard, and he's got the slow on him. I can't stop him from dying. Another chain lightning just because I can, just to make sure this wizard goes down before anything else. I'm gonna have to basically tank the rest of this damage. Ooh, I think I've got some spare wood for you. Actually, yes, I could give you some wood. Don't want to go too nuts in it though. I could do mass bats as well, actually, because I've got that much luxury, to be honest. I think I might do mass bats because I could just finish them off quicker. Ideally, I would have another lot of mana to get feral spirit here, but what can you do? I can always heal salve myself to pretty much full HP and then go to the middle, providing there aren't any enemies there, and get all my mana back from the fountain. I've got it sussed. Oh, I know what I did there. As I clicked it, it was that horrible... Oh, what was that? I clicked the wrong button. But I sort of saw myself do it, but I didn't stop myself until after it happened, and then it was too late. That was really weird. Oh well. I guess I don't need mana anymore, so I can just go straight into their face. Or their base. No, their face. We'll call it face. And see what I can do. Potential expansion here. I really doubt it's been taken. I have a high doubt. Yes, it has not been taken. Let's go top. Let's see what top's doing, because we've already explored a bit of bottom, who's got pretty much nothing apart from towers, and he's not going to have much. He's basically no threat at all. Yeah, let's mass the bats. Bats aren't going to be very useful against the nearest opponent, which is this human down here, but they might be good against this night elf. Ooh, hello. Are you going to dispel? No, you're not? I can't really take on a whole army, so I'll just back off a little bit here. It's not really... I could probably pick off one unit, but is it worth it? Whereas I could go exploring for more potential kills. And then I'm just going to be mass batting it out whilst getting the upgrades for attack damage on my bats. What have we got here then? An orc. He could be going bats as well. That could be potentially bad for me. Oh, and his army's right next to where I'm attacking as well. How comes everyone's just sitting right next to their base? What's that with that? And he's going raiders, so that's good. It's good to know. Let's try a bit of harass. Let's see if he's taking an expansion. The Farseer is an annoying hero. He's very good at harassing. He was especially good at harassing back in the day. Farseer and Keeper of the Grove. It was a really good combination. Just those two heroes. Early harass with those two heroes, like in a 2v2 game or something like that, was really good. Well, there's no expansion there. Blue's nearby, so I've got a backup there, and orange with his Mountain King. Everyone loves Mountain King, don't they? Oh, there's no expansion here as well. What is going on? They're in trouble. I mean, they'd be in trouble if there was an expansion, because we'd just kill it, but they're also in trouble because they haven't got an expansion at all. Whereas I've had my expansion for a fair while now. A little bit. Not too long, but long enough. Is there anything good I can kill inside this base? I can send the feral spirits off to do some damage. He's TPing just for my hero. That's pretty... I don't know whether to be flattered, and it's not even him. It's yellow. Did he mean to TP? Or was he just TPing so he could steal Moonwells? But there's no Moonwells there, so... few kills for me. Or one kill. and experience for him. I might be able to get the footman though. Come on, Wolfie. It's up to you, Mr. Dire Wolf. You can do it. Get a crit. Come on. Oh, he did. Good boy. He's dead now though, but he did his job. Served his master well. And I can just summon some more feral spirits and then not do anything with them because Red's sitting in his base. I mean, the fast is brilliant for harass, but they kind of need to not be there when you're harassing because the feral spirits will get killed quickly. They're just really good if no one else is there, sort of thing. Because they can do lots of damage, they just can't take so much damage. Pull them back into a blue a bit more and then see if I can go for the hero. I don't think blue wants to take that on. Yeah, he's got feral spirits of his own to contend with mine. Let's get some more burrows. Loads of resources, really good for that at the moment. Wood isn't going to be too much of an issue. I've got loads of peons, just need to put them in the right place. I can probably attack now, but I'd want to attack the Night Elf because it'd be a really easy kill. I don't know who is here though. There's an easy way to find out. Feral spirits! You see how this fast just keeps coming handy all the time. Because they're really good scouts as well, the dire wolves. You can't do that much else otherwise, but they're still useful. I don't really have the wood for you, I'm afraid. I'll give you some gold. You don't want to go too far here because you get purged and then you'll lose the dire wolf straight away. Like that. You literally have to pretty much go in those areas. I didn't have too much choice. Yellow's... oh, he's properly AFK as well. Well, I could probably kill Yellow, but I'd need 2 sets of bats, I think. At least 1 group of bats. And then I'd set... What I usually do is, say for example, these towers. You see you've got liquid fire. It stops the fire rate from the towers by 80%. That's a big amount. So only 20% of the damage is coming. So you attack there, right click, and then shift click there, shift click one of your bats, shift click there, shift click one of your bats, shift click on the next tower, shift click one of your bats. Now what that means is the rest of your bats are under control. You can hotkey them to something else and make them attack the base, whilst your other 4 bats that you specifically made attack those towers with shift clicking will do their job and stop those towers from attacking. You get it? And then you can either use those main bats, majority of the bats, to attack the town hall whilst the towers do nothing, or it's up to you really where you want to go with it. But that's how I roll. But we'll take Yellow out because we can. Main. I'll get my bats to attack the towers, to be honest. As you can see, shift click. Now even if your bat does get focused first, it's not the end of the world because 20% fire rate, as you can see, it takes a long time to kill this bat, even if the tower's trying to focus it. So the damage is just insane. But you want to make sure you're still attacking, because if you stop attacking those towers like I did there, your bats will go down quickly, because towers bring down bats fast. Should be at least have 1 bat, at least, on each tower. I'm slacking properly there, but there you go. Orange is doing fine, so is blue. They don't stand a chance, these guys. Bit too easy again, but what can I do? At least you're learning something with these bats and the tricks and the trade. But that's something. Farseer could be higher level. I don't know why he isn't. I used to love the days back when bats first came out, because you used to be able to use unstable concoction on allied units. I think you can still do it on your own. No, you can't. You can't even target your own units, but you used to be able to target your allies' units. Imagine TKing that. I could take out of all of Purple's army by going boom, 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 boom. Can't do it now. Blizzard hate fun. What have we got here? More towers from Yellow, who just loves towers. Feral Spirits can also take the first initial damage from towers. It's probably a good idea to have 2 bats on each tower, just in case one dies. There's always 1 bat on the tower as backup. And it's pretty hard to get the rest of your bats to attack the main hall without it selecting 2 of those bats, possibly, that have been attacking the tower, unless you hotkey them as you're doing it. So I wouldn't worry too much. But in top play, you need to put a bit more effort in your concentration on how you're controlling those bats. Otherwise, go nuts, have a good time with them. They're easy. It takes quite a bit of practice using them against enemy air units and knowing how many to use and sort of how to chuck them in there before they all get killed by everything else that's going to defend those air units. Just constantly keep bringing bats to the towers, just in case you feel like you might lose some bats against an army or to the towers themselves. You can see there's a lot of towers here, so I'm potentially losing a few more bats than I need to. Just pretty much by setting them up to attack the towers, but otherwise still didn't lose much at all, and all of those towers are taken care of, and there was a lot of towers there. So it's kind of a bit like the Dragon Hawk Cloud ability to some sort of degree, where you sort of specify one unit to take out something out of the game, in a sense. Not kill it, but sort of like neutralize it in a way. They're having some fun at the top here. They got a good little defense here, sort of hiding behind there. A nice little arc for pink and red. It's actually forcing blue to TP back here, and orange really pushed it to the limit. 22 HP. Yeah. But wait and see what happens when they come across me and purple. I don't think they're going to like that much. Shame you can't report people. Then again, I'll probably get reported all the time if you could. So, maybe it's a good thing. Farseer kind of needs another ability. I mean, his other ability is Fast Sight. What's going on here then? Oh. Too easy. We got too much for them to handle. Level 5 Farsight, you can go Chain Lightning or Feral Spirit. I'll tell you what, level 3 Farsight is a lot of fun, but you can never really use it realistically in any game other than the Tower Islands that I do with Pracky. Because it's useless otherwise, but it's really good for Tower Islands because you need to know what's going on the map. And level 3 Farsight pretty much gets almost all of the map, or a really large portion of it. So it's a lot of fun. Allied heroes being slain? How could this happen? Who's still in the game? Is it Red? He's just a little bit annoyed, obviously, with the situation of actually bothering to play a game which he can't win. I've been there, I've done that, and it's not a nice feeling. Let's do a bit of Chain Lightning on the Wisps. I know the game's over. Go! There we go. Right, almost got level 6. That would have been good to show you that as well, but again, that's a sort of PvE ability because it's Earthquake. It's good against buildings, but not against units, really. I think it slows units down to any unit that's affected by it in the area, but it's really good against buildings. It's about destroying expansions and buildings all clumped up together very quickly and efficiently. And in certain games, it could be a really... I mean, on paper, it's a shit ability compared to other level 6s that other heroes have. But in certain situations where you might be in a sort of stalemate game, and it all comes down to sort of like you've got only so many units, they've got only so many units, and buildings dotted about the place, and you've got to kind of, you can't really go into a battle with each other because neither one can really win it, or they don't want to risk it. So you kind of use your hero to just take out buildings whilst your units defend what you've got, if you know what I mean. And the Farseer comes into his element there because of Feral Spirits harassing like hell, especially the level 3 versions where they're invisible. They can go across the map, they're fast, they do crit damage, they just take things out quickly, and they last quite a long time. And then Chain Lightning is useless unless it's against units, so that's not really good for that situation. Farsight, you would never have it in that kind of game, to be honest, but if you did have it, then you could possibly find out sneaky expansions or anything like that. And the Earthquake is, of course, as I said, the game breaker in a stalemate situation like that, where it can just crush, clump together buildings very quickly and very efficiently. Okay, thank you very much for watching. This has been Willy. Please subscribe, like and comment.